On the next section, okay, now we definitely have an abstract mathematical system. And the idea with this one is that they tell you how the operation functions. The way this works is if you take, a square star a circle, you get back a square. So they just use the table to determine these. So, square star triangle. So I have square star triangle is circle. So this is equal to circle, right? Square star triangle is circle. Circle star circle, so circle star circle is circle. You're just reading off the table, just like our addition tables and multiplication tables, really. And then triangle star circle is what? Oh, it's triangle. Right, so this is a triangle again. Right, so triangle star circle is triangle. And even abstract mathematical systems also have a similar order of operations. And like for this one, we'll do the parentheses first. So circle star square is a square. So I'll write that down. Square star triangle. And then square star triangle is a circle. Okay. So we can do these rather abstractly. There are a number of tables that you can make here. Where you can have an operation that's similar to addition and subtraction. All right, the last thing we want to talk about are working with functions. So you can add functions, subtract, multiply, and divide. It's relatively simple. So f of x plus g of x, you just copy down the function f of x. So you have x squared minus 1 plus an x plus 1. And so x squared plus an x, you just get x squared plus x. But what happens with the ones? You have minus 1 and plus 1, so these are going to cancel. So I just hit x squared plus x. For subtraction, you have to be a little bit careful. So again, f of x is x squared minus 1. But now when I subtract, I'm not just subtracting, the single quantity x. I'm subtracting this whole thing. So I probably, to indicate that, you want to say minus the quantity x plus 1. Because you're going to have to distribute this minus sign through. So this is equal to then x squared minus 1 minus an x minus a plus is a minus 1, and so you get this to be x squared minus x, and then minus 1 and minus 1 is a minus 2. Right. Multiplication, you simply multiply the two functions together, so x squared minus 1 times x plus 1. Right, just use these little arrows, this times that. Right, x squared times an x, exponents add, so I get x cubed. Right, the 2, and there's a 1 here, we typically don't write. A 2 plus 1 gives me the 3. X squared then times 1, so I get plus x squared. Negative 1 times x, so I get a minus x. And negative 1 times 1, so I get a minus 1. There are no like terms, and so the multiplication is done. Right? You don't have any need to simplify this. Right. When you divide, you have to be a little bit careful. So I have x squared minus 1 on top. That's my function. And I'm dividing the whole thing by x plus 1. Right. This can be simplified a bit because x squared minus 1 can be factored. Right. So x squared minus 1 can be factored as x minus 1 times x plus 1 all over x plus 1. And this can be simplified because then the x plus 1s will cancel and I get back x minus 1.